It's your boy Coach One Stack, man. We tapping in. We tapping in, y'all. Ain't went live in a minute. Want to see what's really up with y'all. What's going on? Today, man, we're gonna talk about. We got a few things to talk about. We're gonna talk about this Diddy stuff, cause boy, Diddy is showing signs of having these STDs, y'all. And man, we got to get on Diddy like ASAP. We got to get on Diddy pronto. See how you guys feeling today. Man, y'all need to come on in here, man. Stop being scared. Come on here and see and holler at Coach One Stack real quick. For real, for real. Let's get it. Top of it, top of it. Top of it, top of it. Yeah, guys, I remember, man, when I started covering this Diddy case, nobody wanted to believe me. Then I had to start showing videos. And after I showed that, people started to believe me. Well, what do you know? Here we go. Top of it, man. It's your boy Coach One Stack coming in from Vegas. Go ahead and hit that like button when you come in here, man. We're going to talk about Diddy a little bit today. Well, I got a little time, man, because, man, those signs of those STDs is coming out on his body, and the industry is starting to talk. And as we know, he's about to get sentenced next week. So things ain't looking good for him, man. I want to know your guys' opinion on all of this stuff. What's up, Sync? Where you from? Hey, where you from, Sin? Where you from, Sin? I'm from Las Vegas, born and raised in Las Vegas. Go ahead and share this live for me, please. And guys, if you come in, go ahead and tap that like button when you come in and share the live. Today we're going to talk about Diddy because Diddy been back in the news because not only is Diddy getting sued by another man, he's getting sued Poland. Love Poland. Moscow. Hey, Moscow, I wish you hit me up, man. I need some of that crypto. You dig? What's up, Emir? But yeah, we're going to get on some of that Diddy because he about to get sentenced. You understand what I'm saying? And I want to know what y'all think he's going to get sentenced to. Because he already got more accusations from these men. You understand what I'm saying? Turkey. Hey, Emir, I'm thinking of coming to Turkey to get my teeth done, to get some veneers done. A lot of Americans are coming out there to get their teeth done. Hey, guys, I got 30 people in here. Go ahead and smash that like button when you come in. Let me know where you guys are from. And we talking about Diddy in America. Let's go. Jacob, man, I lift a lot of weights, bro. How y'all doing today? Guys, if you in the chat, man, sound off. Let me know where you from and hit that like button at the top. You love Diddy? Hey, man, you can love Diddy because Diddy about to get a bunch of time. He definitely about to get a bunch of time. You can bet that. Real Dead, what's up, Real Dead? What's up with it? Mr. Ten Ball. Yeah, the Nexum, you look like the whole gym brother. Thank you, man. Hey, you know what, Nexum? I'm 5'8". I'm 5'8", 225. I was actually 340 pounds, and I dropped 122 pounds in 1 year, bro. Naturally. And y'all can do it too, man. My channel, yeah, I am. Hey, cannabis, yeah. yeah. A couple of them, cannabis, a few. But shh, don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody, man. Don't tell nobody. Better not tell nobody. What's up, Calendar? Next, and congratulations, man. That's awesome. I know that shit. You know what, bro? It was real. It was hard, but it wasn't because I always worked out. That wasn't a problem. What happened was, bro, I had a heart attack, and I broke my foot. So I broke my foot first. Then I had a heart attack a couple months later, and I didn't go to the doctor. So I just ballooned up to 340 pounds, and I got tired of being big, man. So. And guys, I'm 48 years old. And yeah, I'm not a bodybuilder. And to let you know a little bit about me, man, I'm 48 years old. I am ex-law enforcement. I'm ex-street. I was in law enforcement from age 17 to 30. This is why when you get on my channel, man, you guys hear a lot about the law. And then also I did a whole lot of shit in the streets, and I've been delivered by Lord Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, for the last 8 years. Thank you, Sasha. Where you from, baby? Where you from? Where are you from? So, guys, check this out. I want you guys to know that my favorite number is 7. So a lot of times, oh yeah. So a lot of times I ask for like if I just ask for like, hey, can you tell me something, yes or no? I'm gonna ask you for a 7, because that's my favorite number, and that's God's favorite number, the number of completion. You look like Bang Christopher Chan from Stray Kids. Hit the like, yeah, Nid Don't Bite, Florida. Hey, Sash, how's that weather down there in Florida? Oh, Mr. Timball. Okay, this is how I had my heart attack. Thanks for asking too, by the way. I never had high blood pressure, brother. Never had high blood pressure a day in my life. I had went to the gym the day before, worked my chest out, did a real tough chest workout. And so I woke up the next day, and I was eating some pistachios before I went to sleep. And this is why I eat pistachios. And to be honest with you, I thought that when you have a heart attack, your heart hurts. But right here on my collarbone right here, this is where I started hurting at right here. It felt like I had something stuck in my throat. So I'm drinking water. You know, I'm like trying to get this stuff down my throat. And I started getting a pain right here at the very top of my collarbone, right here where this bone meets. And so for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, I thought I was having an anxiety attack because I suffer from anxiety, right? That's why I'm a 420 smoker. You know, went on my balcony trying to get some air. It wasn't working. I went to the hospital. They're like, you're having a heart attack right now. And so I got a stent in my heart. Long story short, they went through my wrist and put a stent in my heart. So that's how that happened. Never been on roids. Why do y'all think that everybody, because they got a little body, they got to be on steroids? If I was on steroids, believe me, I wouldn't be sitting at like 18% body fat right now. I would be up under like 5%. But it's all good though. Caitlin, hey man, may the Lord please bless Caitlin so she can get her house and her kids back for real, in a real way. I don't eat a lot of carbs. I don't eat a lot of carbs. Nah, bro, I'm not on roids, bro. Let me show y'all what I eat, man. Let me take y'all with me. Come on. You guys are family, right? So let me show you, look. Damn, I got my Quaker Oats. Bam. Boom. I got my whey protein. I eat 3 of them a day. I got 3 of these a day with 2 scoops. That gives me 210 grams. That gives me 210 grams of protein. As you see, I don't eat sugar. Oatmeal. This is not for me. Oatmeal, Crystal Light, rice, coffee, water. But here's the good part, guys. Hold up. Fish. This is nothing but salmon. See this? This is salmon. I eat a lot of this salmon, bro. This is all salmon. I eat this salmon, man. This one piece of salmon has 130 grams of protein in it. So salmon, chicken, turkey, vegetables, all that stuff. Chicken, you know, water, almond milk, water, Gatorade. Now, this is my nemesis, Gatorade. But that's it, guys. Oh, and this right here, this some soda at Walmart, right? This don't have any carbs or sugar in it, by the way. Bill Printer. 10 Ball. I hang with some folks. They hit it every day. Yeah, Mr. 10 Ball. Listen, guys. Hey, guys, I got 35 people in here and 8 likes. Do me a favor, man. Smash that like button when you come in here. And I'm going to give you guys my opinion. I'm going to give you my opinion on the steroid thing. Because here's the thing, man. When somebody's on, I have personally never done a cycle, but I'm here to tell you, at 48 years old, if I get my body fat down to 10%, I am going to do a cycle or 2. I want to see what it looks like. But people that are on roids, man, I mean, hey, man, God bless them. You know, you're supposed to get on that stuff and get off and go get your blood work done. And believe it or not, for those of you who are educated to people about people that are on roids, come on, guys, get those likes up, man. I got 30 people in here and 9 likes. Get those likes up here. You know, when somebody is on roids, they actually, all it does is give them the capacity to work out even harder, to work out more. So they work out more frequently when they're on steroids. You know what I'm saying? He said you're on roids now. Oh, I ain't tripping. Hey, nice guy. I ain't tripping off that, man. That stuff don't bother me, bro. I'm not tripping off that. Mom in court, 16 October. Boom. I don't believe you. You don't have to believe me. I'm not here to be your best friend. I don't care if you believe me or not, to be quite honest with you. Shit. But that's you know what's a shame? It's a shame that when a black man has a half decent body, 48 with an 8-pack, right? That a person thinks that they either been to the penitentiary or they got to be on steroids. And I've never been to either one, period. And don't plan on going. Can we see my full? What? Marina, hi from Scandinavia. I just gave you a like coming here. Love the dedication to your health and workout. Thank you, Marina. I hope you hit that subscribe button too. You know, health is wealth, guys. And like I said, when we get over to Diddy, bro, they wasn't practicing good health. Because one thing that you did not hear is one condom. You didn't hear the talk about having one condom at that place, right? So now I'm gonna get on something a little bit more controversial, and some of you guys are gonna like it, some of you guys are gonna hate it. But how do y'all feel about what happened to Charlie Kirk? And feel free to talk. You know, there's no judgment in here. You know, there's no judgment. It don't matter what someone's sexuality, what their views on politics are. This is a safe place. You know, we're not supposed to always agree, but we could treat each other respectful. Sports. Hey, sports. Did you party? Did you party, motherfucker? Okay, hold up. I mean, I want to see how buff you're at. One gym for 6 months. Bro, I'm not your model, but my leg day is every Monday, bro. And I do calves like twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week. But leg day is Monday. My leg day is Monday. Most people do chest on Monday, but my leg day is Monday. Yeah, and you know, a person got hit. Hey, Amit, check this out. I'm gonna pin your comment. Amit, I'm gonna pin your comment. I actually want you to hit me in my I want you to hit me in my email. I have a project that is coming out just for the community. And if you're in America, maybe we can talk about it. If anybody here is a part of the community, throw the community flag up in the air. If you're a part of the community. If you are a part of the community, do that, please. You give off major uncircumcised vibes, bro. Okay, Chief, whatever you say, brother. I don't know what uncircumcised vibes are, but I'm circumcised and very well hung. Extremely well hung. and I'm a Scorpio. Yeah, so if people are part of the community, throw the flag up. I want to tell you guys, I have a project coming out starting with the community and for the veterans. And it's gonna be like an every month thing as soon as I get it off the ground, but it's for the community first. My daughter is a part of the community. So when it comes to pronouns and things like that, I'm very aware of certain shit. They probably do love me. No, my daughter's not trans. She's a girl. She's a woman that likes women. Uh, hey, Donnie, look, guys, get some paper out, okay? Look, get some paper out. Write my email address down and email me. It's real simple. It's real simple. EWIN, V as in Victor, ESTMENTS 702@gmail.com. Put community in the subject line so I know it's you. I got a project and I need to talk to people from the community to make it go over better. Like, I got some real cool shit that I'm doing, man. Let me see. Hold up. Where we at? Don Lever, thank you for supporting. Honestly, my whole life has been criticized and made fun of by my peers and family for being bisexual. And you know what, Donnie, 13 Lover, brother, you love whatever it is you love. Don't you hold your head down. Don't you be ashamed. Because I'm going to tell you, man, it takes strength to be who you are. And see, that's what all this Diddy shit is about. People who are afraid to be who they are, who they really are. Now, guys, I'm not a part of the community. I am straight as an arrow. I'm not bi-curious. I'm not none of that. But I'm also not biophobic or homophobic or transphobic. You know, I have plenty of friends that are in the rainbow community. And I believe that everybody needs some understanding and everybody has to have their place in this world. You understand what I'm saying? Do me a favor, man. Tap that like button. And the reason why, so now I'm going to ask you guys, especially from the community, and I'm asking you women, and I'm asking people that are a race other than white, why did y'all vote for Trump? Explain to me why y'all voted for Trump, somebody who wants to hold you down and that doesn't care about your life. You know, because the thing is, you know, Obama is with the rainbow community. You know, Michelle Obama is a man, right? You realize Michelle Obama is a man, right? Oh, yeah. Michelle Obama is a man. Y'all better go look at some of my videos, and y'all need to go back and look and see where Obama calls her Michael on several occasions. And you need to go look at where Michelle Obama refers to herself as a him. As a husband, as a man. You need to go look at them videos where Michelle Obama got something hanging down between her legs, hanging to the right. And yes, I am. Marina, yes, I am. See, what I want to do is, thanks, mate. Thanks, Marina. Thank you, Marina. Thank you. What did I say? Your Chano is mine. I don't want to repronounce your name. It wasn't even about Kamala, to be honest with you, bro. I don't know either one of them. My problem is that, you know, as you could take whoever, it don't matter who the president is. But I don't know if you guys knew this, but it is against the law for the president to be in office and making money off other like joint ventures and business ventures, because he's supposed to be too busy taking care of the country. And now you have a president who's charging $1 million in cryptocurrency to come have access and eat dinner with him at the White House. There's nothing right about that. You have somebody who was giving Elon Musk contracts, right? And firing people from their jobs. I personally had a friend that worked for the State Department. Who was 2 years from retired and got fired for no reason. So I believe if we did have a female president in office, or if he wasn't in office, a lot of this stuff wouldn't be going on, bro. So to answer your question, I don't look at myself as a Democrat or a Republican. They make us choose. I just care about who's going to help the people. That's all I care about, bro. Oh, NATO. Hey, man, I'm just moving with the times, NATO. You know, right now, now to answer your question, NATO, we not even on semen retention. We are on being abstinent. You know, fuck retention now, bro. Fuck retention. Guys, do you know the biggest states that have the highest HIV rate? I'm going to try to name them all. Hold up. Atlanta, and these are all black cities. Atlanta, Baton Rouge, New Orleans, Houston, Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Maryland, Philadelphia, Columbia, South Carolina, Memphis, Tennessee, and it's one more. I can't remember the last one. But yeah, it's a bunch of places now that, you know, the HIV rate is going up. So I would tell you guys, Angel, so the kids are adopted. I tell you what, Angel, this is what I want you to do, Angel. What I would like you to do, go find me one picture. Find me one. Find me one picture where Michelle Obama is pregnant and you see Barack Obama rubbing her stomach like any other couple has. See, guys, let me explain something to you. I have a close personal friend of mine who is married to a man who got his eggplant cut off, okay? They got his eggplant cut off. And and she has adopted children and they don't even know they're adopted. So could it happen? Of course it could. It could definitely happen. Hey, that's right, Freddie. Let me pin your comment, Freddie. That's right, Freddie. Yeah, man. Elon is getting a bag, bro. Nah, Desmond. If Kamala Harris is in office, it would not be all this war going on. I can guarantee you that, because that's not even in a woman's nature, bro. For you to say that about a woman, man, you must don't know much about women. Women are not here to destroy. Women will work something out for the betterment of everybody, so everyone is getting a fair shake. You know, it's kind of like when your mom is a parent in the household and you got a couple brothers and sisters. You know, mom always makes sure that people will get disciplined. But everybody is treated fairly at the end of the day. That's what a mom do. That's what women do. It's only the men who want to show how big their nuts are. You know, the men want to show how big their nuts are and want to go back and forth with these testosterone, fights, as I call them. What's up, Beans? What's up, Draysky? What's up with it? Yeah, facts. Guess what, sports? I ain't from Africa. And you know what? I don't even play that kind of shit, bro. Get up out of here, bro. Put you up out of here. We don't do that racist stuff up in here. No HGH. We not talking about no racist. We ain't doing none of that. And Sasha, Michelle is Michael. Go ahead and tap this live and share it, man. Because here's the thing, man. It's a lot of y'all, man. Y'all know, you knew that Michelle Obama was a man. They called him Big Mike. Didn't you guys listen? Didn't you guys see Obama's brother's interview where he aired it out and said that Michael's name was Big Mike. They used to call him Big Mike. Thank you. Man, hey, blessings to you, Draysky. Fabio, man, I'm just chilling, man, enjoying the day. Short to go. I've never used a steroid in my life. It is very ignorant people like you. Brother, if I was on steroids, I would be up under 10% body fat. I don't know. I've never used roids, but I do plan on doing a cycle when I get down to 10%. I actually do. I do plan on when I get down to 10%, but when you sitting at 20% body fat, I mean, why would you do it? It's all good. I'm not tripping, Brody. I got a date with this 24-year-old at Six Flags. She got 2 kids, but she for real the nicest person. I don't know what to do. You know what, bro? Hey, Nato, that's a good question, bro. If you don't want to be a stepdad, you need to leave her alone. Because what's going to happen is, bro, those kids are going to get attached to you. The kids are going to get attached to you, okay? Especially because I know you probably a good ass dude because she want to bring her kids to Six Flags with you. But the best thing you could do is keep it real with every woman that you meet and tell her, if kids aren't for you, don't go dating a woman with kids. Because, bro, these kids will get attached to you. You will get attached to the kids. And then now, if you stop talking, man, it's the kids. Their feelings are hurt too, not just yours. So yeah, that's not a good look. Yeah, you wanna get up off of that, bro. Let's see. So guys, who in here thinks that Diddy caught that package, man, at these parties? Because I want to tell you guys my perspective. So if you think Diddy caught that package, throw a 7 up in the air for me. I really want to give you guys my perspective. And you could tell me if I'm wrong and all that. You could tell me if I'm wrong or if I'm reaching, but it kind of makes sense what I'm about to say. Actually, it makes a lot of sense. I got 1-7. Only one person thinks so? Only one person think Diddy caught that package? Man, y'all, man. You guys are, man. Now, Draysky, let me ask you this, Draysky. You haven't heard, go find me one video, Draysky, where they talked about finding the condom, Brody. Oh, hell yeah, Nato. Look, man, listen, the boy David ass is in trouble. The question is, why did he do it? Why did David do it? This man was riding around with a deceased body in his trunk, man. Why did he do it? Why did he do it? What was he thinking about? Man, nah, y'all gotta tell me, man. Because I had never even really heard of this David guy, right? Until it was time to hear from him. So why do y'all think this dude was walking around? Why do you think this dude had a body in his trunk? Like for real, for real. I heard he had some pretty decent music too. Yeah, I heard he had some very, very decent music. Demon time. You know what? I think a lot of these youngsters. I think a lot of these youngsters. Yeah, I think a lot of these youngsters, man, get in their feelings, right? I think a lot of these youngsters, man, they really, really get in their feelings, and because they can't really control the woman, they tend to do stupid shit. Let me share a story with you guys. True story. Let me share a story with you guys. Hold up. Let me turn this down a little bit. I don't want to get copyright problems over here. Let me share a story with you guys. About at the very beginning of COVID, it was someone, man, he was like my son. He was about 23 years old at the time. I'm gonna tell you what he did. He was so jealous, right, of his girl, and he worked security. He worked security at a armed security at one of the casinos out here in Vegas. And what he did was he got his girlfriend a job. He got it. Oh, how was he like my son? Because I had known him since he was like 3 years old. When I purchased my first house, he used to come over and clean my house. Clean my yard. As he got older, shit, he'd go to the gym with me. When I was a cop, he wanted to be a cop. I spent a lot of time with him. You know, I mentor young men. And so he was, like I said, he's like a son to me. And so he gets into a, you know, he's so jealous that he gets his woman a job where he works, but on a different shift so that he can rewind the tape and see what she's doing. So he can rewind the tape and see what she's doing. That's what he does. So now when he rewinds the tape, of course, what do you see? She's a beautiful woman. Somebody getting at her. I know some of y'all beautiful women out here, and somebody should be getting at you, right? What you talking about, Draysky? Eric, let me check you out, bro. I'm not even finna play with you, bro. Let me get you up out of here, man. So what he did was, you know, he got her a job so he could keep an eye on her, so to speak. And this spiraled to the point to where now he wants to delete himself because he can't control this woman. So like one day he wakes up. This is like 9 o'clock in the morning, people. This is like 9 in the morning, people. 9 in the morning. He goes over to her house. He gets into an argument with her. And because he can't get a word in during the argument, he puts 9 of them in her. He puts 9 of them in her. 9. She lived. Okay? She lived. And to this day, he has to do about 12 years in the penitentiary before he's eligible for parole. And I said it to say this for you youngsters, man. You young men. You guys got to stay out your feelings, man. You guys really got to stay out your feelings. You know, these women, I hate to tell you, but these women come with an expiration date. They come with an expiration date. That means they going is, yeah, you know what, Nato? It did hurt me, bro. Like, it hurt me, man. It hurt me bad. Because, like I said, bro, when I love hard. If I say I love you like a son, man, I love you. That mean I go hard for you. Shit, I love y'all, man. Y'all over here listening to me. But he need to stay out of his emotions. He put 9 in her in broad daylight just because he could not, because he couldn't get a word into the argument. Everything comes with an expiration date. Even you. Me too. We all have an expiration date, meaning it's a day we leaving this motherfucker, man. And you can't do nothing about it because you ain't the one that made the appointment. Do I forgive him? No, I ain't visit him. I don't visit nobody in the penitentiary. I forgive him. I forgive everybody, just like I forgive people that do dumb shit in my chat. But I ain't mad at them. I was just giving you guys an example of how these younger men, how they lose their cool. You know, they lose their cool and get so caught up in their emotions, and they end up making a decision that they can't get out of. Like I told you guys, man, guys, I used to be a cop. I was a detective. I worked for the police department from age 17 to 30 years old. I was involved in 2 shootings. I've done it all. I was a field training officer. I also was in the streets. I done sold a whole lot of everything, and I done did all that, delivered by God. And I was real good in the streets because I knew what I should not do due to my previously employment, okay? So what I'm saying is I hate to see young men go down that road because what they don't understand, and if any young men listening on this, 15 years, only 2 shootings, yeah. I mean, shit, some people don't have those shootings. You shouldn't even want to get into a shooting. Who wants to get into a shooting and take somebody's life? That shit don't feel good. You don't get no cool points for that. Nah, well, I was in the streets after I was a cop. That's why. And you'd be surprised at what you can do. Just know that's what it is. That's why I let y'all know who you're talking with. That's why I am well versed in the law. Extremely well versed in the law. Extremely well versed in the street and God. So Jeffrey, watch this. Hey Jeffrey, watch this. I'm finna watch this, Jeffrey. I'm finna speak on what you just said, Jeffrey, because I want people to get a different point of view of something. Okay, throw a 7 up in the air, people. Throw a 7 up in the air if you think that there should be more fathers in the household. Put a 7 up if you think that. If you think, and if you think a lot of the stuff that's going on with these young men is because they don't have a father in the household, throw a 7 up with that too. We're going to get real greasy about this one. 777. So let me ask y'all a question. 7. Okay, so let me ask you guys a question, okay? Let me ask you guys a question. What if you had a father in the house, right? And he didn't teach you shit? What if you had a father in the house that used to pimp you out to people, like a lot of these parents do? What if you had a father in the house that all he did was drink, do drugs, and abuse you and never taught you anything? Let me ask you, would it be a benefit for you to have a father in the house? Now, my dad is super. We're assuming that if you have a father in the house, he would actually be a good father. But every father that's going to be in a household, just like every mother that's in a household, is not going to be a good father or a good mother. So what do? We play the hand that we're dealt. You don't know what kind of, honestly, guys, let's be real. If a person didn't have a father in the house, you don't know what type of father he would be. For those of us who are fathers, nah, I don't agree with that, man. No. Hey, Third Moon, I'm gonna tell you why I can't agree with that, bro. Because I have to show you a video of a black family, right? Mother and father, pastors, and they pimp their kids out from the age 3 to like in their 20s. They used to let people come over from the church and do what they do to their son and their daughter. The mom and dad used to let them do this, okay? This is what the father did and the mother. They used to have fish fries at their house, right? And in the fish fries, the son would have to go to his room, the daughter would have to go to her room, and this is how they paid their rent. A pastor would be going right in the room after them, or they had to go in there and get the pastor off. They had to get the pastor off before church, sometimes after church, and during church. So I ask you again, If you have a father in the house that's not teaching you anything, is it really worth having a father or a mother? Draysky, for real. Man, listen, guys. I tried doing reaction videos on here, but people don't fuck with my reaction videos. I could pull the video up and do a whole reaction video to it and show you, but they don't get any views. When I go and I talk about all my motivational shit, it don't get any views. But I can show you a grown-ass man that's going to tell his story about his mother and his father and what they did to him. So it's like, guys, you got to play the hand that you dealt in life. Like, guys, look, I'm only 5'8". My dad is 6 feet tall. I'm the shortest. Everybody is 6 feet, 6'8", 6'9", 6'10", 6'11". I'm 5'8", man. But I stand tall like I'm 6'6" and never wanted to be no taller. I'm playing the hand I'm dealt. No, of course not, Jeffrey. I'm just saying what I'm saying, Jeffrey. This is what I'm saying, Jeffrey. Basically speaking, I get what you're saying. See, we got to learn how to reword stuff is all I'm saying. We need to say, hey, we need a father in the home that is a good father. We need a mother, because mothers too, it's some fucked up mothers in the world. I know, listen, I particularly know 2 mothers who deleted their own babies and 2 more who let their boyfriends delete their babies and they wasn't even the baby father. That shit go both ways. So we just got to change our way of thinking, man. It ain't always like, oh, well, if I had a father in the house. No, you don't know what you don't know what he be doing. Your father might be renting you out. Facts. Saying I was being mean and abusive. They did a serious problem, but you know they have to notify CPS. They came and said it was mean and traumatized and took him. Damn, I'm sorry, LaGuerra. Hey, Nato, yeah, I'm short, bro. Yeah, I am. I'm short as hell. What's up, Sharon? Yeah, Nato. See, Nato, if you really have paid attention to my content, I still give the motivation, but I'm giving the motivation as it exists to these laws that these rappers, these entertainers are getting caught up with. Because if they had made better choices, if they were about standing alone, if they're about being the best version of themselves, they wouldn't find themselves in a lot of these predicaments. So I had to change my niche in my conversation to get my point across to people. Because as I sit on here and I talk about, here, this is how you make $100,000. Don't nobody want to see that. It has to be some type of drama, and you got to be able to slip your lesson in at the end. That's why I do these lives, to really talk to you guys. What's up, Sasha? Shit hard. Ain't nobody perfect. Yes, Third Moon. It's hard, man. We do. And see, guys, I'm a part of and man, God bless all of you guys too. I'm a part of a church men's group, man. We meet 2 church men's group. You know, one of them we meet every Sunday at 6 in the morning. We pray and then we go eat before church. And then at my own particular church, we have a men's group where we meet every 3rd Saturday, and it's just us men talking about our problems. And guys, throw some 7s up in the air if you would like to know what most men are struggling with. At least in my world, in my men's group, and the men I deal with. And ladies, this is gonna fuck you up when you see it. Men, throw some 7s up if you want to know what a lot of men are struggling with. Thank you, Draysky. I appreciate you, Draysky. Draysky, man, it's people like you that keep me going, Brody. For real. It's people like you that keep me going. Silas, thank you. Thank you, Silas. I appreciate that. Hey, Nato, you're right. Lust. Do you know most of these men, their problem is, this is what their problem is, watching pornography. Watching pornography. Guys, it's so crazy because here's the thing, man. I'm a Christian. I love the Lord. And at the end of the day, I only got to answer to what I have done. what Coach One Stack has done. They ain't gonna ask me what you did. And guess what? I like to have premarital sex. I like to smoke 420. Matter of fact, I got some mushrooms right here. Some shrooms. I like that shit. It makes me feel good. It helps with my anxiety. But I also am a giving person. I will give the shirt off my back. I mentor young men. I bring people close to Jesus Christ. I help people lose weight. I take homeless people to eat every fucking week. I put them in that big S560 Benz or that Beamer and let them sit on that Italian leather and we go eat. I fuck with everybody, bro. And you know what, NATO? And you know what, NATO? I don't see nothing wrong with watching it, bro. And I'm gonna tell you why. Guys, people are always striving for perfection, right? You're not going to be perfect. You're not going to be perfect. That means that each and every day you're going to sin. And everybody wants to put sex as the item for sin. If you feel like watching you some pornography and doing what you do, hey man, have at it. Have at it. If that's what you like to do. Or most of these men that, let's just say they wasn't watching the pornography, they were having problems with asking their wife to do like freaky shit in the bedroom. Jeffrey, you're right. Jeffrey, you're right, Brody. See, this is what I like about Jeffrey, man. Maybe we might not see eye to eye on everything, but we could be respectful and hit those points, man. I feel you, Jeffrey. It ain't enough men left, bro. And you know what, Jeffrey, to add to that, to me, I believe the definition of a man is somebody who stand on principle. And every day you get a bunch of men that put on their man costume and they go out and they try to conquer the world. And they not men. Trinbago, what's up? Trinbago, Tracy Scott. They try to teach us that single parent home is a dysfunctional home, but that is not fact because there are a lot of superstars and influencers that came from single parent home. Tracy, excuse me, sweetheart. Let me know where you're from, Tracy. I like what you just said. Guys, let me explain something to you. I have 3 friends. 2 of my brothers. I am the only one that came from a 2-parent household. My father, who is a retired officer of the law, 32 years, came from a 1-parent household. This man retired. He's been retired 15 years. This man makes $97 an hour retired. My mother came from a single parent household. Both my parents retired from the county with great pensions. It's all about what you do with your life. It's your choice. I come from a 2-parent household and I chose to be into law enforcement. And after that, I chose to sell dope and plenty of it. And pimp hoes, cross country. I chose to do that. I knew better, but that's what I wanted to do. I made the choice because that's what I wanted to do. And I was pretty damn good at it, right? I'm not trying to, justify it or anything like that, but I was pretty good at it because I knew what I shouldn't do. But I've been delivered by God for 8 years and I don't even go down that road. But I like to tell my story to let people know how far, my walk with God has taken me. And everybody got their walk and you got to meet people where they at. 0151, thank you, Brody. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. All I know how to do is be me. The people, man, you guys are like family. I don't look at you as a subscriber. I don't look at you as somebody just tuned in, man. I look at y'all as family that got real problems. Man, you guys can always ask me anything, and I do mean anything, and I'm going to give you an answer. I'm that type of guy, but I'm a real one. So, yeah, I like to, I have yet to be able to tell my testimony. Yeah, when you can make, let me, 0151, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you, because I got 10 minutes left, right? Okay, I remember Nate. I remember Nate. I remember Nate. I remember Nate. What's up, Draysky? I'm gonna tell y'all something. Let me give you some game. I got 10 minutes left. I'm gonna tell y'all how I got in the game, okay? I'm gonna tell you how I got in the game and how I ended up in the streets, okay? I had a business, legal business. I had a wife. I had 3 kids. And my wife was fired from her job illegally, okay? LaGuerra, are you ex-law enforcement as well? And so here's the thing. When my wife was fired, man, from her job illegally, and she had an EEOC complaint. Like, it was some fucked up shit they did to her. And literally they fired her over $250. Hey, LaGuerra, shout out to you. Shout out to you. Matter of fact, hold up. Shout out to you. Thank you for your service. So LaGuerra, I started off as a police cadet when I was 17. I went on to be a corrections officer for a year. I was a patrol officer. I was a field training officer for a year. For 4 years, I was a detective in the gang unit. I did a little stint in Vice for a little bit, and I went to fraud and forgery, okay? After that, it was some street time. After my second shooting, I left. And LaGuerra, I can guarantee you from the way I just spoke to you, you know I am what I say I am. But I'm going to try to find something for you, man, because I really want to tell y'all this story of how I ended up in the streets. Because for my members only, I'm going to actually tell people of how I did what I did in the streets, how I did it. Because if I tell it out here, I'll get flagged. But the way I did it is one of the most ingenious things that you would ever meet that you'll ever come across in your life. So let me see. Let me see if I got it. Let me see. Just chill out. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. And I wouldn't have the pictures and I'm looking for them. Don't worry about it, man. I'll show you guys my law enforcement pictures one day. 3 years. Oh yeah, see, corrections, you gotta have that mouthpiece. So guys, so look, I gotta take care of my family, right? And I've never done nothing like this in my life. So I go to one of my buddies, man, who he had been to the prison. He was messing with that ice stuff, that crystal. And I said, hey man, how much is X, Y, and Z? And he told me, and to make a long story short, I became so good at selling that shit because I learned how to advertise it. Statutes of limitations up. So I'm just really trying to put this story in a way that what would happen is every time 5 people would ask me if I sold something, I would make it a point to go get that something. So in the end, as I received $80,000 twice a week, FedEx to my doorstep, overnighted, from one person that I didn't even know. I never met them. We talking about that's $160,000 cash I was getting from one person. FedEx to my doorstep because I couldn't pick up no more money. That's gonna kind of tell you the level of shit that I was on. You know, offered a job by the cartel, man, I got a hell of a story. And I mean, in the end, I was selling everything but PCP, everything. And I was making a lot of money. I knew how to move. I knew what I shouldn't do. I knew the protocol of the police. And so I was very successful. Now, why did I leave? I left the game because somebody, it was actually a transgendered person. I left the game and you was into deep for, couldn't stop. Yeah, LaGuerra, I'm keeping it real with you. Man, when you start making that money, and you gotta remember, man, I don't drink. I didn't even smoke weed at that time. All I did was drink, work out, and go to work, and that's it. And so when you start getting that money, it's an addiction to touching money, people. It's a straight up addiction. And so I had a transgendered person, right? Because I was in the life for about 5, 6 years. I had a, you know, NATO, and I did too. And I want you to know, NATO, I have felt some karma over the years because of that. And you're absolutely right. And I am ashamed that I ever did that, bro. But I'm keeping it real with you. So I had a transgendered person, right? That I used to drop off a little package every week. And I would always get about between $8,000 and $10,000 from this person back, from this one person. So what happened was, you know, y'all remember, I don't carry guns. You know, see, guys, see it. This ain't TV. You don't have to carry guns when you in the streets. That's some TV shit. You know, meeting in the alley and popping the trunk, that's some TV shit. That ain't how real life is. So I got this transgendered person that every time I gave them something, they had to give me $8,000 to $10,000. This went on for 5 years. Well, this particular day, this person stole something from me that cost $150. Now, what they took from me, I would have gave it to them because I got plenty of money. I was what you call a plug. If anybody's in the game, I was what you call a plug. I was a plug. I was plugged. I got direct cartel connect. I can get whatever I want. I can do whatever I want. I'm a plug. That's the level I was on. I'm a plug. I don't have to touch no work. I'm a plug at this point. And so when this transgender person, man, yeah, you do. When this transgender person basically stole $150 from me, it got me to thinking. I said, wow, has the game got so deep that a person would rather mess up a 5-year relationship for $150? I said, the next thing, somebody's gonna try to kill me. So what I did was, it was an eye-opening experience, people. And what I did was, and what I did was, I flew to Portland. If you live in Portland, shout out Portland. I love Portland, Oregon. I love Beaverton, Oregon. I love everything about Portland. So I went to Portland for like 3 days, right? I got a room in the woods, you know, it's raining, you know, I pray on it like, man, Lord, remove these things from my life. And I came back and I walked away from the game cold turkey. I was giving away pounds of that ice. I was giving away ounces of that white stuff. I was giving away ounces of that hard stuff. I was giving away ounces of that brown stuff that you put inside of a needle. I was giving away pills. I gave it all away because I promised God I would never touch no work again. And then after that, I went and got a legal license in California. Those of y'all in Cali, y'all know I'm not lying. You can go get your rec out there from a doctor. And I started buying as much 420 as I could get from growers and pumping that shit down south. And I made a whole lot of fucking money the legal way. Bam. And one day I'm going to tell y'all exactly how I did it. "0151, I don't know nothing about no LGBTQ cartel, bro. Like, so I don't know if you like joking or serious, but bro, I'm not gay. And then you probably offending people in here who are part of the community. 0150, what do? I build businesses, bro. I'm into finances. I build business credit. You know, I can build your business. I can add you the right primary trade lines to your business account and grow your business and get you funded for whatever you need. I'm a jack of all trades, man. One thing I know how to do is get money. I was given a lot of gifts, bro. So that's what I do now. Oh, NATO, no, I've said it. You just probably missed it. I've said it before. You just probably missed it. That's all. Oh, no, brother. We don't hide shit over here, bro. Maybe you probably wasn't around when I told the story, but this ain't the first time. I've told this story 3-4 times. No, John, I only sold it for 6 years. So me being 48 minus 6, that means 42 years. So, and John, don't judge me, because I could judge you for not having a picture on your profile, and I could say that all men are weak who like to sit behind a keyboard and type and cast judgment at other people. LaGuerre, where you from? Where you from, LaGuerre? Maybe we do need to talk. Hey, LaGuerre, I'm as real as they come. Let me tell you something. I got $1,000 bill tatted right here on my chest. Look, this is a $1,000 bill tatted across my chest. Man, I keep that shit 1,000, not 100. I don't get on here to a lot of people, man. I mean, for what? You know, I hope to try to tell you guys shit, you know, and this is why I leave my content, so I can try to tell people to stay the fuck out of trouble. The streets ain't the place to be. The cartel has flooded the United States with nothing but fentanyl. If you get caught in the streets with this fentanyl, guess what? You're going to prison for a long time, bro. Zero, bro. Why everybody, bro, I ain't never been to prison, and I'm not going. Sending love to you, Noel for Noel. Wiggles, sending love. Carlos, hell yeah. I pray every day before my feet touch the ground, and all day thereafter. Brian, guess what? I've never used D-ball in my life, brother. Nice try, though. Who's a hater? Bro, like I said, if anybody wants a consultation with me, you can go look on my page. You will see my email address. You email me, you say consultation, and once we figure out if you want 30 minutes, an hour, hour and a half, whatever it is, and you send your Cash App over, we're going to FaceTime and we're going to talk about it. But do not have a consultation with me if you are real shy about your feelings and you don't want to hear the truth, because I'm not going to spare your feelings. If you want to know how to get your body right, I'll tell you. But I'm not going to spare your feelings, because I would be lying to you if I was here trying to spare your feelings, people. Kentucky. Okay, shoot me an email. Shoot me an email. Look, EWINV as in Victor, ESTMENTS 702. EW Investments 702 at gmail.com. Shoot me that, LaGuerre, with your name, your real name, and put officer in the subject, and we'll chop it up. I'd love to chop it up with you too. What's my max bench? 450. 450. I got that about 4 years ago. 450. I could have got 460 too. I probably could have hit 460, 465, but I really was trying to just get 420. And I'm going to tell you how I got up there, Eddie. I'm going to give you the game, Brody. And I'm going to give you the game. Cali Muscle actually gave me the fucking game on how to get my bench up. When he was throwing up 500 pounds, repping that shit. I hit Cali Muscle up, man, actually on one of his posts. And I'm like, bro, how do I get my bench up? I'm stuck at like 380, 390. And Cali Muscle told me which back exercise to do. He said, go really heavy on your rows, real heavy on your back. Only use dumbbells for about 2 months, because your dumbbells make you stronger and they will form your chest. And he said, when you bench, make sure the bar stops about 1 inch before your chest. And I'm telling you, in about 2 months, 2.5 months, I went from 380, I hit a 450 bench. Strong as fuck, listening to Cali Muscle. That's how I got my bench up, bro. And right now, I don't really lift heavy. I lift light. but where I'm from, we'll talk. LaGuerra, I don't understand what you're saying. What do you mean, but where you're from, we'll talk? Did you get my email address? What? LaGuerra, what are you talking about? Bro, I don't duck questions. Nah, bro. I ain't never told y'all motherfuckers that I've been locked up. That's a damn lie. I said that I was in law enforcement. I was in the streets and delivered by God. 8 years ago. That's what I said. Bro, I've never been to no motherfucking pen. And I don't plan on going because I'm not going to do anything to go. Oh, Brian, poor baby. Are you mad? Are you mad because a black man might be stronger than you in the gym? There you go, Wiggles. Nah, but anyways, well, look, hey, LaGuerra, Wiggles just put my email in the right above you. So Wiggles just put it on there. So check this out, and I got you, NATO. You know, and as I said, zero time. I ain't never been to the pen and don't plan on going. So now I see now that our live is getting out of hand, I just want to thank you guys for coming. God bless you all. I don't like the negative vibes. I don't vibrate on this low ass level with people. So I leave that to you guys, and I pray that all you guys, that you and your family make it to all your destinations unscathed, and God blesses you with his traveling grace. God bless you, and I'm gonna catch y'all at the next live. Be blessed.